Welcome, travelers, to my realm of nightmares. Allow me to be your personal assistant. Come in, take a seat, get comfortable. For when you step into my realm, there's no stepping out.
Left to right, the pendulum swings. It swings and swings until you feel fright. Left to right, the pendulum swings as you beg and plead to get free from your plight. Left to right, the pendulum swings long, long until the night. Left to right, the pendulum swings as you beg and plead until there is no more fight. Is a sound that I heard as I opened my eyes. The room was cold and dark. A faint dripping of water could be heard. Where am I? And how the hell did I end up here? My eyes slowly adjusted to my environment. I attempted to get up, but I found that I am strapped down to something and I cannot move. My heart rate quickens, but I calm myself down. If he wanted to hurt you, or for you to be dead, he would be so. Just stay calm and find a way out, I whispered to myself. Just as I finished reassuring myself, I could hear the slow, methodical footsteps of who I am sure is my captor. I knew this little trick. He is drawing up the game, trying to make me sweat in hopes of scaring me. Whatever he wants from me, he will not get. After a few long, tedious minutes, he finally walked down the stairs. I didn't wait for him to speak. Who are you? And what do you want? Shuttle games do not work on me, you half-wit. If you knew who I was, you would not be playing such games.
Oh, I know who I have, and trust me, what I have in store for you will make you beg for your life before the end,
he said in a cold and disinterested tone. I hear the flick of a light switch, and blinding white light comes on. As my eyes finally adjust, I can see what was causing the swooshing sounds. It was a massive pendulum that had a blade attached to it. He actually laughed. What the hell is that? That is a new one indeed. What do you think? We are in some fucking Saw movie? You gonna give me a way to escape so I can learn some big life lesson? Oh god, this is pretty fucking pathetic. My would-be abductor came into the light, and I finally got to see the face of the person who made the ultimate mistake. Look, man, you don't know what you just stepped in. Suppose you let me go now. No harm, no foul. I will leave, and we can just chalk this up to a bad day for everyone. I said calmly, and in as a friendly tone as the circumstances would allow. The other man just laughed, a cold, bitter laugh.
That's pretty funny. Why the fuck would I let you go? My employers told me you're a piece of shit, and the world would be better without you. Plus, the amount I'm getting paid tells me I'm better not fucking over my employers.
My eyebrows raised a bit at the word employers. So you're telling me that someone has paid you to what? Torture info out of me and then kill me? Got some bad news for you, buddy. I will never tell you anything you want to know. And if I did, your employers, as you called them, would make sure you disappeared. Which you have to know if you're not a fucking moron. My abductor looked at me, studying me carefully.
Why the hell would my employers kill me? They hired me to do a job. So long as I keep my mouth shut, they'll pay me and leave me be.
He said this proudly, like he had already thought of it, and had revealed some big truth to me I was too stupid to see. Fucking moron. Right, got it, I said absent-mindedly to him. He walks over and gets in my face.
Listen, you fucking piece of shit. You're not in charge here, and I suggest you stop talking before I get pissed off. I would not want to kill you too soon.
Look, man, I don't have the use of my hands to get rid of that smell. So, if you're going to stand that close to me, can you either brush your teeth or not stand so close? Your breath smells like you just got done licking a dog's ass. The indignant look that crossed his face was comedy gold, till he grabbed two of my fingers and snapped them like they were twigs. I let out a scream that he muffled with his hands. A sick smile crossed his face.
You were saying, you smug bastard?
I was saying that you're a mama's boy, that you're gonna torture information from a teenager that was wetting himself.
Oh, we will see about that,
He said with a smile on his face. He walked over and pressed a button.
You seem to have forgotten about the little toy I rigged up.
He said as he looked up at the swinging pendulum. The button he pressed caused it to slowly lower. After he pressed the button, he said that it would take some time to reach us, so until then, we could either have a more civilized chat, or he would have some more fun, and it was up to me to choose. Sighing, I asked, "So what do your employers want to know? I'm sure there's not much they don't already know about me." He looked at me.
Well, I misled you a bit. I have questions for you. My employers just told me to kill you, never said how or how fast. So, I'm going to have a bit of fun.
"Oh," I said, my interest peaked for the first time in this whole tedious exchange. "Well then, ask your questions and get on with it. Talking to you has caused me to lose brain cells that I can't afford to lose." Anger crossed his face, and he walked over to a table that had some tools on it. He grabbed a pair of pliers and returned to my side. A dark expression crossed his face as he spoke next.
Well, if you're going to keep your tough guy act up, then I will just have to start taking pieces of you every time you smart off to me.
He grabbed the other hand and started slowly removing my fingernails. I screamed as he did so, but I swear that only caused him to slow down and enjoy it more. After he had removed my fingernails on the left hand, he doused my hand in alcohol and wrapped my hand poorly, I might add. After I no longer saw spots and collected myself, I asked, "What the hell was that? I thought you were here to kill me, not bandage me up. Don't tell me you're too incompetent to do the one job you have here." A dark and harsh laugh left his pursed lips, something I only heard from the worst of the worst, and it finally made sense. After he finished his cold laugh, he did reply,
Oh, come on. Now you know the answer. I don't need you blacking out or bleeding out until I had my fun. But time for a question of my own. Why do my employers want you dead so bad? What is so special about you?
I looked at my hand and could feel it burning. I looked up at him and answered him. "They want me because I fucked their mothers. Yours is next." He walked over and squeezed the hand that he just ripped the nails off of and asked me again,
Why the fuck do they want me to kill you?
I don't know. I don't know who the fuck hired you." He just looked at me and spoke two words.
The corporation.
I thought back to how I used to work for them. I was not a hunter or collector, but I did do research on the subjects they brought in. That was until they turned against me. I had to run. Kept a low profile, and yet somehow they found me. I heard my abductor's voice draw me back to reality.
So, do you need more motivation? Or will you tell me why they want you dead so bad?
I used to work for them in the labs, and I learned what they were truly doing. They came at me to kill me, but I escaped. I assumed they want me dead, to clean up any loose ends. He looked thoughtful and spoke again.
That makes sense. But I feel like there is more to the story. Tell me everything. Time is ticking away.
He looked up at the pendulum that had gotten much closer. "Look, I have told you all I know. Maybe they think I know something I don't. Or maybe they just sent your dumbass on an errand, so they'd be rid of you for a bit. Either way, you are wasting what little time I have left. Can you shut up and just let me die in peace? This earned me getting the nails ripped off of my other hand. The pointless questions continue until the pendulum got so low he could no longer stand near me without risking his own well-being. He watched it, and without looking at me, he asked,
Any last words? Make them quick. You don't have long.
Just mark my words, you will die before the night's end. The company is not to be trusted. And as for why they want me dead, you'll find out soon enough. Well, it looks like it's time for death again. I whispered this last part, and my abductor asked me what I said, but it was too late. The pendulum had reached me and started to slice through my midsection. This death was slow and painful. I probably choked on my own blood long before the blade had finished cutting through my abdomen. Soon enough, my world was bathed in blackness. I always referred to this world as the waiting room. I sat down and waited the inevitable resurrection. No matter how many times this happened, I never stayed dead for too long. It's always surprising that they never send their lapdogs to capture me just to kill me. I'm starting to wonder what they are learning from my deaths. Time passed by slowly in the waiting room, but it was always so peaceful and gave me a place to clear my head. And just like that, I am back inside my body. Well, it looks the same, but it's a new body all the same. My soon-to-be former abductor is standing with his back to me on the phone with the corporation.
Yes, he is dead. Yes, his body did burn up. How long did it take? Roughly around 30 minutes to combust. What do you mean longer than last time?
As he finished that, I walked behind him and slit his throat. I picked up the phone and spoke to the person on the other end. Your dog is dead. Put another one of them down. I don't know what you're doing and why you're studying me, but it stops now. I'm going to come for you. I will bring the fight to you, and I will destroy you. Mark my words. They spoke to me after I stopped talking. Ah, Phoenix. I am so glad to hear from you. Honestly, you save us so much money killing our retrievers. But I must admit, you're getting slower to resurrect yourself. I wonder why that is. Does this mean after a certain amount of deaths, you stay dead? How does one truly kill a phoenix? After all, this is what we want to know. Maybe we will bring you in next time. Till we meet again, have a good life. He ended the call, and I left ready to start my mission. I will find and end the vile corporation. No more will I run. It's time to bring the fight to them. Tonight's video is written by me, and is titled The Pendulum, featuring Dark Little Voices. If you enjoyed this, please check out Dark Little Voices and let them know PA sent you. Also, if you did enjoy this, please check out more of my content, as I've wrote many other original stories for this channel. Hey, did you have merch? Well, I do. And if you like to walk around, representing my realm and gaining new travelers, the links to my merch store, as well as all of my other social medias, will be in the description below. As always, I'd like to say a special thank you to all my lovely Patreons. 242 Reads, Rando Calrissian, Seraphine the Midnight Bard, Hair-Raising Narratives, Spooky Boo Scary Storytime, Lycan Trucker, Awkward Alien Kayla, and Pimp Demon. And if you'd like to join these lovely travelers but I love my fire, you can do so by becoming a Patreon as well. Just remember, support is always appreciated, but it's never expected. Please, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ding that bell for all future content if you're new, as it will really help push this video into the algorithm and helps the channel grow.
But as always, travelers, Once you step into my realm, there's no stepping